Here's a quick video of everything you need to pack for a 7-day cruise, according to me. Enjoy. Hello, my friends, and welcome to a short video of things that you must pack before you go on your cruise. So things that you want to grab before you go on the cruise. My name is Shauna. This is my 8th cruise that I leave for on Monday. The cruise leaves on Tuesday, but I'm going to fly into Fort Lauderdale on Monday to board the Celebrity Summit. We're going on a 7-day smooth jazz cruise. So this is an adults cruise, and some might even think it's a granny cruise because I'm over 50 and I'm going on a smooth jazz cruise. I think that says something about your maturity. Anyway, I'm excited and I can't wait. So before I go, I'm just starting to pack. And for me, I just start with my cruise essentials. So that's what I'm working on now. And so before I throw them all in the bag, I want to show you everything that I plan on bringing. Number one is a towel band. I like these because you can fold them up and they tuck in much easier than like the gigantic clips, but use whatever you want. And here's a little demo. So you just pop it on your chair and it keeps your towel on your lounge chair. Of course, your passport. Of course, any vitamins or medications that you need. I like this one because it has, the 7 days. So I just remember to load that up before I go. I like to take these every day, just an antioxidant, turmeric and ginger, daily immune. So I'm packing 7. It's a 7-day cruise. I actually probably packed 8 or 9 just to be safe. Of course, you have to have your metal clips. I like a very organized stateroom, and I know you've seen, if you've been cruising already, you've seen plenty of videos on how important these are. I agree. My luggage tags, I already got those, and you want to make sure that you have your luggage fasteners. These are really cool. Pretty much everything I'm showing you I got off Amazon. So far, everything I've talked about I got off Amazon. They came in a pack with the fasteners there, so I got some extras for later. And then I have to show you my foolproof way of not to get seasick. Like I said, this is my 8th cruise, which isn't a lot, but I mean, for some people that might seem like a lot, but for some they're like, oh, only 8. But nevertheless, I've never been seasick, and here's why. Because I purchased these little wrist, they go on your wrist, and they go on your acupuncture point on your wrist. So I wear these, one on each, and then I put the motion sickness behind my ear. I really believe these work because it works for me, but all 3 together, I do all 3, and I've never been seasick. This is the herbal formula of Dramamine, and it's all natural, allegedly, and it's non-drowsy form. And then, of course, the ear patches that go behind each ear. And I put these on as soon as I get on board because, normally you're on board a couple hours before you set off. So as long as you put all this stuff on maybe 2 hours before you sail, I think you'll be good to go. And I like the wristbands because you can get them. I have all kinds of colors, so I color coordinate with my outfits. So red, white, pink, black, whatever you want. All right, something to also make sure you never forget is a good pair of sunglasses, regardless of where you're gonna be, even if it's not warm. So a lot of times you're sailing and of course it's sunny. My headphones. I'm a Sudoku person, so I always pack a Sudoku, whatever. I do carry this, although I have yet to use it because I just don't necessarily get in the water too much apparently, but I take them on every cruise just to make sure. My friends would use it, my niece used it, and this one I did use. It's a waterproof fanny pack, so this I like because I can put my little chapsticks and hand cream in there, hand sanitizer. So I have a black one and I have a clear one, which I'm not crazy about because now everybody can see what I have in here. So anyway, I always have a lanyard. As you can see, I'm already wearing one. This is my lanyard when I went on the Michael McDonald Patti LaBelle cruise on the Norwegian Pearl last April, which, you know, is right in line with the Smooth Jazz cruise I'm going on next week. But I always pack a lanyard unless you just want to buy a new one on every ship that you get on. I always pack a travel jacket. It's waterproof, it has a hood, and it's very light. It folds up really small and I can throw it in my bag. I like to buy a bag whenever I'm at a new port, so this I don't necessarily take every time, but I do recommend you take a tote bag unless you just want to buy one. I like to try and buy one every cruise, so this has just become my stay-at-home tote bag, but it definitely comes in handy. What happens is when I get home, all my cruise stuff goes in here, and then I put it with my luggage, right? And then something else I'll just show you real quick. I know there's a lot of people who say a lot of things about luggage and packing light, but for me, a 7-day cruise, there's no such thing as packing light. Every single cruise I've gone on, whether it was a 3-day or 7-day, I always end up with 4 pieces of luggage. So the tote bag or the duffel bag is a check bag, but it has a whole lot of room. All my shoes go in here. So shoes galore. And then and sometimes clothes or whatever. And then of course my large check bag for my clothes. And then my carry-on, this is my personal item. So it's kind of like a purse, sort of, but it has, you know, all my ready reach stuff that I want to, you know, have on the plane. Like my headphones will go in here. My sunglasses will go in here. You know, my toiletry bag. So anyway, it's just me. And then my carry-on, I always keep with me because I'm over 50, so I have a CPAP machine. So that goes in there along with my toiletry bag. Something else that I want to remind you to bring, I just have it, you know, yes, I like packing cubes too, but this is full of chargers. And I always carry, no matter what, you know, new ship, old ship, I never regretted bringing my universal adapter for cruise ships. Everything, like I said, you can find on Amazon. So that's all I want to show you right now. I'm going to come back and do another video to explain myself. This thing has to be probably at least 3 pounds. It's pretty heavy, but what it is all my toiletries. So I'm going to have a whole nother video just to show you my toiletries. And yeah, so I'll be back, all right? Okay, friends, welcome back. And so now I'm gonna just show you the major toiletry items that I bring to explain myself for having such a gigantic toiletry holder, which I do need to go through that and kind of clean it out. So anyway, so I'll just start with, you know, my makeup. So, you know, every girl brings her own makeup, right? So I have my makeup, which also brings me to an absolute must-have, makeup remover. I love these. They take the makeup off really well and thoroughly without stripping your face. But of course, I do have my own skincare routine. I like the CeraVe facial cleanser, and as you can see, it's the travel size. And I like the CeraVe moisturizing lotion as my moisturizing routine. Love that combo together. As far as perfume, I'm into miniature. I like oils, so I have a lot of little miniature oils that fit really nicely. So I literally bring 7 so I can smell different every day. So that's what those are. And then speaking of smelling good, I'm going on a solo cruise, so I just have these petite potpourri for the bathroom, but those are a must, of course. Antibacterial wipes is helpful too, for just to disinfect the bathroom a little bit. I don't have any here, but I will be picking some up before I leave. So antibacterial wipes is a big one. I usually travel with a razor to get the chin hairs. And then a regular razor refill. I always keep a clean refill because who knows how long this has been in there. Something that has become a must-have, just a quick pair of scissors. You never know all the little things you need to cut while you're away. So I keep scissors. I use these all the time. Same with tweezers, of course. And then clippers, like nail. I just keep this little kit in here, so it already has, but those tweezers don't work that well. These scissors are pretty good. But, you know, a nail clipper, toenail clipper, you never know when you get a hangnail, right? Absolute must is a small first aid kit. I just have this little tiny one and it folds up and goes in there, but some absolute must-haves. I like the alcohol pads. There, you just rip them open and you use them. Of course, there's some Band-Aids in here. And do not leave home without Neosporin. You never know when you're traveling how you get a little cut on your hand, a little nick on your shoulder, lugging that luggage around, and you don't want to get infected. So keep that. Also, I learned this the hard way. Definitely don't travel without some cortisone cream. Different ports, you encounter different insects, different bugs. And I had a horrible experience last summer in Dominican Republic, sitting there having dinner, and I don't feel anything on me, but the next day I had broke all out. My lower legs were just some kind of gnats, just tore up my ankles. And I did have this, so it helped to relieve that itching, and you know, because of course you're gonna scratch it. It's like these sand gnats or something. I don't even know what it was, but it was very uncomfortable. If you wear contacts, you know, I always make sure I bring my contact stuff. I need eye drops for allergy eyes, so I bring that. Of course, the usual, Listerine, travel size, flossers. I wear retainers, so I make sure I bring my retainer. The usual, toothpaste, toothbrush, of course. Deodorant, of course. Body lotion or oil, whatever you want to use. I like oil, so I use body oil. Something that I love to travel with, and even though it's a kind of a big jar, but it's a must-have, and it's tea tree foot cream. And I love this stuff because even though I wear shower shoes, and a lot of people wear shower shoes, but when you're going in and out of the pool, in and out of the hot tub, you don't always have on shower shoes. So I use this on my feet every night so that I don't get athlete's feet. Because even though they clean those showers, and yeah, allegedly they clean the pools and hot tubs, you just don't know. And so that's a go-to for me. Obviously, you could just get regular athlete's foot cream, but I like that. Something that helps me stay healthy personally is this nasal. So it's it doesn't have like medicine in it. It's just all natural. So saline cleanse. I love this. It kind of keeps me, open. You know, some of the cabins can be stuffy. They can, maybe the ventilation isn't right or just whatever. I just like that. And I bring this just in case. So, you know, if you ever feel congested. For me, I'm an allergy sufferer, so sometimes I get sinus and allergy issues. So those are a must-have for me. I do bring my own shampoo and conditioner, but I rarely use it. I've had this in here for so long because I just use the shampoo that they provide. Same with the body wash. The only thing I do bring is like my own feminine product, obviously. So, you know, ladies, you know what I mean. Like the body wash for us. I call it the V wash. TMI, sorry. So speaking of hair, and hair oil. So whatever your hair care routine is. So this is like my must, will not leave without. And obviously, you know, you tailor that to your own personal needs, and have a good cruise. See you later. Okay, friends, I had to come back real quick because there's a couple things I forgot to show you, but I unpacked and repacked my toiletry bag, and it's still just as heavy. What I did was just get rid of the things that I had doubles and triples and duplicates of. So I did, clean it out pretty good, but I would rather be fully prepared on a 7-day cruise than not have access to something, or have to go to the shop and pay triple the amount for something that I know that I have at home. So I bring everything that I know I'm gonna need and several things that I might need. But here's what I also forgot to show you. I always bring flushable wipes for obvious reasons. But I have back and knee swelling sometimes. So I always carry my knee sleeve, because you'll be surprised on a cruise, there is a ton of walking. So I bring these, and when I don't want to wear these on my clothes, like if I'm wearing shorts or something, I use this KT tape, physical therapy tape. So I just pull off several strips of this and make sure I pack several strips, because I wrap this stuff around my knee, I put it on my lower back, and my other go-to is BioFreeze, because like I said, hey, I'm over 50, so stuff be aching on me. You might be young and not have that problem yet, and that's a good thing for you. But these are things that I make sure that I pack. I had to come back and show you. So now I'm all done with just the toiletry bag. Now I have to start packing my clothes. And again, it's a 7-day cruise, which is really an 8-day, a night, 8-day for me, because I'm flying in a day early. So anyway, I want to show you my packing system, the method behind my madness, so I don't forget anything. And then I'll come back and show you when it's all complete. I'm not going to torture you with watching me pack, okay? So here's what I do. I pull off the itinerary. So remind you, I'm going on a 7-day cruise. So here's the itinerary. And what I like to do, and I'll show you when I'm all done with my scribbles on there, I literally go day by day, and I pack according to the day, and I make sure I write down what I packed in my suitcase to make sure that I'm prepared. And then also, I just like the systematic organization of packing, and then just knowing that I have everything. And then when I'm all done, this comes in my suitcase to remind me of what I thought I was going to wear that day. So overall, I usually pack a day outfit, a middle of the day outfit, and a night outfit. So that's 3 outfits a day on a 7-day cruise. Now you know why I have 4 pieces of luggage when I travel. That's just me. Other people can wing it and they wear things twice and all that kind of stuff. No, thank you. So, just want to show you the beginning brain of my packation, and then so now I'm gonna go start packing. So I'll come back when I get one suitcase packed. All right, my friends, I returned. I finally finished packing just my first carry-on, and man, I'm just hoping this thing is not heavier than 50 pounds. That's one side. And let's see here. This is the other side. Proof that I got it to zip up. So, something I'll share with you now. Back to my method of my madness. Like I said, I print off the itinerary, and then I go through day by day and put my clothes in my luggage. So as you can see, the Smooth Jazz Cruise, holla! If you're over 50, you appreciate this Smooth Jazz Cruise. Anyway, it's 8 days, and I'm flying in a day early, which is 9 days. So this is just my chicken scrap, as you can see. But I deliberately made sure every single day I got everything packed, and then my corresponding bag there has the shoes. So every outfit that I packed, when I got finished putting the outfit in the bag, I put the shoes in the bag. And something else you want to keep in mind, and you might have to call ahead. Here's my more chicken scratch. But I found out that there's specialty nights. Tuesday is t-shirt night. Wednesday is black and white night. Thursday is Legends night. I have no idea what that means, but I packed something dressy. Friday is Jersey night. That's easy. Go Seahawks, go Mariners. Saturday is Ladies night. I packed pink or red. Sunday is formal night. Monday is thank you night. I have no idea what that is either. And then there's a military observance, so I brought some military gear because I'm a veteran. So this is how I do it. And now I'm going to just fold up this little raggedy piece of paper and leave it in my bag. And boom. Now I remember what I decided I was wearing. And there's some flexibility, obviously, if I change my mind and don't want to wear that. So, to be determined, I'll be right back. All right, my friends, I'm back and I'm all packed up. Another reason why I love my topper, a duffel bag topper, it fits the shoes. You already know there's no way it's going to be over 50 pounds unless you put concrete in it. And my big luggage was 56, 53 when I measured it with my weight scale. So I was able to take a bunch of stuff out and just stuff it inside here, which I love because this is just for shoes, but look at all the clothes I was able to just like slip in there, and I really have more room in there to slide something else in there. And this bag was barely 35 pounds, so that's why packing a bag and a topper is a must for me. And so yes, all packed up just with my check bag. So I'm gonna check a large suitcase and check my topper. Thankfully I fly with Delta, so I get 2 free bags, so I'm not worried about that. It will work out my back and my knees with just lugging it, because I still have my check 2 bags to go. And like I said earlier, my check luggage is what I put my toiletry bag in and my CPAP machine. Plus I always have a outfit because I'm flying in a day early, so I'll have all the essentials for one night in a hotel in that bag. And then my topper I use like a personal item. It's kind of like a purse, but it's a gigantic purse because it has everything in there that I would need to just reach and grab, like my chargers, my medicine, any food that I want to bring on the plane, my headphones, my sunglasses, things like that is going to go in that bag. So I'll come back with another video when I'm all set with that. But today is Thursday and I fly out on Monday. So I like to give myself plenty of time to pack, because that gives me time to remember what I need to go and get. Like after I got finished packing, I realized I don't have any antibacterial wipes that I like to use, because a lot of cruise ships are cracking down on the use of Lysol. So I just like antibacterial wipes. Something else that I wanted to show you before I go, some things that I forgot to tell you that I must pack, and we're back to the table. Safety pins. I only left out one to remind myself to show you, but I pack at least 4 or 5, because you never know, ladies. The days of packing that sewing kit are over. A good old-fashioned safety pin will really make a difference. And I am over 50, so I pack compression gloves, compression ankle socks. This helps me at night. I like to keep some fuzzy socks, because sometimes I'm in bed and my feet get cold, and if my feet are cold, I'm not sleeping. Go Seahawks, go Mariners. And my head scarf. I have very long hair, so I have a long satin scarf. So just some other essentials I forgot to show you. And here's my Carnival cup. I'm toasting already to a great cruise. I'm already thinking about it. So I'm not going to be on Carnival this time. I'm going to be on the Norwegian Pearl. So I look forward to that. Not Pearl, Norwegian Summit. No, sorry, Celebrity Summit. Man, I'm getting my cruises mixed up. This is only my 8th cruise, but I can't keep them straight, and that is not a bad thing. All right, friends, I'll come back when I have the last video to show you, when I have my check bags packed, right? Not check bag, but my carry-on bags packed, Right now, the check bags are packed. I'm leaving my Cozumel bag home because we're going to Grand Turk, so I'll just buy a new bag when I get there. But you know, those bags, you can never have too many bags, right? Tote bags. All right, friends, I'll come back when I'm ready to show you my carry-on situation. Otherwise, bye-bye.